So what have you got there, Olivia?
Eggy breakfast.
Eggy breakfast. And what's underneath your eggs?
Waffles.
Waffles, yummy. Who cooked that for you?
Uncle James.
Uncle James. And what are we doing today? Where are we going?
Where?
Where are we going today?
I don't know.
Well, we're going to ParkRun, aren't we?
ParkRun.
And who's racing today?
My daddy.
And who's Daddy racing?
KK.
He is. And who do you think's going to win?
Daddy.
You think Daddy's going to win? Why is that?
Because he's my daddy's. Because he's married to my mummy.
Okay. And which ParkRun are we going to? Do you know?
No?
No, we're going to Northampton.
Oh yeah, I can remember now.
And what did we do yesterday? Did you have a good day?
Yeah.
What did we do?
We were dancing.
We went dancing. And what did we do after that? What did we watch last night?
Lion King.
We did. And what did we eat?
Popcorn.
Yeah. And whose favourite's popcorn?
Me and my daddy.
What about me?
And then
Ah, thank you.
I'm going to a secret.
A secret? Go and tell me a secret.
At this end, my daddy found a popcorn ban and he bought me blue popcorn.
Won't tell Mummy, will we?
No.
So it's race morning and here we have my normal oats, iced coffee and water with a vitamin C tablet for extra hydration. Let's get this show on the road. Morning everyone, so it's race day. It's the 2nd of September and the day of the Bedford Half Marathon. Woo! So I've been up this morning for about 45 minutes already. I've got myself ready. I had most of my stuff packed and laid out last night, which I absolutely I have to do before a race, just so that I'm not stressed in the morning and getting ready. I'm just waiting for the boys to come pick me up and then we're going to head over to the start line, get warmed up and get on with it basically. In terms of how I'm feeling, I had quite a good sleep last night. I went to bed early and I've had some really early morning starts the last 3 mornings, so I just made sure that I got into bed early. I was chilled out, I had a really good dinner. And yeah, I've woken up and I feel really good, I feel really fresh, body feels good, so yeah, there's nothing really else to say. Feeling kind of confident in a sense, everything's felt like it's come together, so I'm just hoping that this morning is a good one and I just get the result that I want to. I must go into this a little bit though, as I've done this to myself. I think I'm gonna say that it's other people, but I'm gonna say it to myself that I'm actually gonna take some blame for this. So I've been getting some quite good times recently, I think, for me personally. Not trying to like be big-headed or anything, but I think I've done well recently. You know, I've got a 5k PB, 10k PB, and yeah, my running has just been really good and consistent recently. So from that, people have then been saying and predicting what time I'm going to get today. Now then, I felt like it's put pressure on me, but then that's only me putting pressure on myself from that. Some of the times that people predicted are way too quick. Some people are saying sort of the 90-minute, you know, that's quite a big barrier for people to break in a half marathon. However, I know that when I set out for this training plan, that's not what the goal was. The training plan's not been based around a sub 90 half marathon. So today, currently my PB is 1:43, which I got back at the March half this year, which was part of marathon training, so I wasn't even going for a PB then. And before, previously, I found it really difficult to break the 1:45 barrier. So today I'm just going for under 1:43, ideally 1:40, and obviously on my target chalkboard, which you may have seen before, is 1:38. So ideally anything under 1:38 would be happy. If I get a PB and it's a bit higher than 1:38, then so great. But then if I am down to 1:32, like people are predicting me, oh my god, I'm probably going to cry at the finish, and I'll try and get that on camera if that happens. But you know, I'm just going to try and enjoy today as much as I can for what it's worth. You know, at the end of the day, it is just a race. I have put a lot of effort and time into it, but you know, I love running because I love to run, and hopefully that doesn't get taken away from it. So yeah, I think the boys are just about to pull up. I think I can just see their car.
Down and up, down, that's it. 2 more.
Oh yeah, I've got it.
Yep. Well done, guys.
Well
Keep strong.
Charlie.
Come on, Katie!
Well done, Katie.
Come on, Katie. Final push now.
Come on, well done.
Yeah. Oh,
What a few weeks it has been. Now, on the video you've just seen quite a few achievements in terms of ParkRun. I got First Lady, sub 20, my first ever sub 20, and only still at this stage. Unreal, just can't believe that even happened. That wasn't the target. The target was, I think, sort of around under 21, but yeah, so happy. And then that rolled into the Bedford Half Marathon, and again I got underneath my target. I did 1:34, and again just so happy that the training's paid off, and it just goes to show that a good plan in place really does help on the day. And then straight after that went into the Northampton half and helped my friend Izzy get a PB herself. So a great, fantastic couple of weeks of running. I've then just actually come back from a holiday, I hope you can tell by my colour. Just been away in Turkey. Now James and I had a bet with each other. I wouldn't say a bet, but he said, right, let's run every day on holiday. Now, I've taken my trainers with me on holiday in the past, and I've not run every day. You get to the end of holiday, you get lethargic, and you get used to just relaxing and just taking some time out. But we made a pinky promise that we'd run every day, and we did. So I think we did around 30 miles in 7 days. I think the furthest run we did was on the Sunday, and we did 7 miles. We just did an hour. loop, and it was just good to keep the legs ticking over, I guess. And I bet now everyone's thinking, what next? So last week was sort of not a rest week, but it was just an easy week. There was no structure to it. We just went out every day, all just sort of easy running. Again, same this week, so I'm just freestyling, just doing what I like. I have got a 10k this weekend, doing the Kew Gardens 10k with a client, so I'm running that with her. And just enjoying some time off. Although I must say, so on holiday, it was nice to have a break and sort of start to write down new goals and things that I want to do in the future, and planning out my next sort of block of training. And I wanted to incorporate sort of really heavy weight sessions back into my routine. I've done weights before, but I found that doing the last sort of block of training, I wanted to keep my legs as fresh as possible. So after doing 2 half marathons the week just gone before my holiday, then did a whole week of running. I came back, I did 1 session yesterday, which was Tuesday, and it's today, and I can't sit down without my legs hurting, my glutes hurting. I now know how my clients feel. The pain, I can't believe it. I think about 40 minutes of strength work versus all of that running. It just goes to show that lifting heavy weights really hurts. But yeah, it's a good feeling, it's a good pain. So yeah, I'm sort of diverting again. I always do this. I'm sorry. Back on track. What's next? Who actually knows, if I'm being honest? This next sort of block up until Christmas, I'm just in preparation for the London Marathon. If anyone doesn't know, I've got good for age for next year. So the London Marathon is going to be my next big target. I've got quite a few races lined up in between, but nothing that's going to be sort of, I'm aiming for something in particular. I think we've got the Kew Gardens 10k this weekend. I've got some relay with the club the week after that. In a couple of weeks time, I'm also running with my uncle. He wanted some motivation himself, and he said, what shall I do? And I said, we'll book a race. So he found a Brighton race and 10 miles, so we're going to go and do that. I think that's the 15th of October. And then yeah, there's a couple of things towards the end of the year, a couple of other things that are happening as well. So I think I'm not going to do the winter half this year, but I think there's a half marathon the week before, another Bedford half. So I think that will be just sort of, I'll be working up towards that half marathon, and that will be sort of tailing off again, sort of going into a down period over Christmas before ramping back up again in January for the London Marathon. So unfortunately, I haven't got anything big to target at the moment, but I will sort of share my training segment over the next sort of few weeks and months with everyone, just to show you how I'm all getting on. It's good to tell people what you're doing to keep yourself on track, accountability. I sort of do feel that the last sort of few days I feel a bit lost without a training plan in place. I said this morning, like, what do I do? What run should I go out for? So it is strange how once you're so used to a structure and routine, what to do and it's not there. But I'm going to enjoy this downtime because I know there's loads of stuff coming. Looking forward to working with a lot of clients, because although I'm not running the winter half, one of the main reasons is that I'm not running it is because a lot of clients of mine are. So PT clients, but also training plan clients. So I've been doing online training plans for clients, and we're working up towards the winter half. So I want to be there on the day, supporting everyone and making sure that, you know, they're in the right frame of mind, and just to be there for support around the course. So that's one of the main reasons why I'm not doing the winter half. But yes, just looking forward to having the next plan in place, just to keep me sort of, I guess this is an off-season phase. I'm just calling it that. But yeah, this next phase is just to work up to build power, to build strength, all the way up to the London Marathon. So as always, stronger, fitter, faster. That's the mantra, the motto, tagline. I've done a race report on the Bedford Half, actually a written report. I was sitting on the plane and I thought I better get down my thoughts here and now before I forget them. And so I ended up doing a written race report. So I'll leave the link below for you to go and have a look. I've sort of dissected the race per mile, because when you're on your own for such a long period of time, your mind is just going, there's just so many thoughts going around in your head at the time. So I've tried to get everything out onto sort of paper, as you call it, and share it with you. So I'll leave the link below. But once again, thanks for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, like, etc. Share with all your friends, and I'll see you all very soon in the next one.